Welcome into Cheesehead Nation, your home to Packers football. Today we are here in week number 2 at Atlanta in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the new home for the Atlanta Falcons. So without further ado, let's get right into the first quarter. Moving into the first quarter, Carson Wentz, 270 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 interception on the season for the Green Bay Packers after week number 1. Now, first drive for the Green Bay Packers, Carson Wentz steps back, rolls to his right, finds nobody open. He will use his feet to get all the way to the 36-yard line after being pushing out of bounds for a first and 10 Green Bay Packers. Next play, on the 36, Carson Wentz had all the time in the world, throws to Luke Wilson, but that would be thrown out of bounds, incomplete. Next play, second and 10, handoff to Le'Veon Bell, taking one defender off and getting all the way to the 31-yard line for a third and 5. Now on the 35, Carson Wentz throwing to Macklin, almost picked off, and that would be a field goal coming up for the kicker Justin Tucker through the uprights to make it a 3-0 Green Bay game. Now the Falcons' former Packer quarterback Aaron Rodgers coming into this game. Throws on the first play. Nix, the fullback, was not able to catch that one after a holding call. Second and 15 now to the 24-yard line. Murray would get a third and 11 now. Next play to the right-hand side and finds Parker wide open for the Falcons. He would go the distance, and it looking like it's going to be replaying last week's game as Odell Beckham Jr. blew up the Packers defense. And now it looks like Parker's going to blow up the Packers defense as the next play, first and 10, ensuing drive for the Packers, picked off by Butler, and Wentz with another great tackle to save a touchdown there. As great field position for Aaron Rodgers and the Falcons coming up. Murray stopped by Bulow there. The defensive middle linebacker, next play, second and goal. Murray, and again stopped by the defensive line. It's a good showing so far, moving into the second quarter. Ball on the 1-yard line. Pitch to Murray. Murray rolling, shakes one defender, but gets tackled on the 1-yard line. And just like that, the Packers minimize the damage as it will be a field goal good for the Atlanta Falcons to make it a 10-3 Atlanta game. Now ensuing drive, second and 1 to Macklin. What a catch there by Macklin there, but he would be injured on the play. We would have more update after this game, after these highlights. Next play, first and 10, Le'Veon Bell handoff. Later in the drive, touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Just like that, getting back into this one, tying the game 10-10 all. Now first and 10, later in the second quarter, 1:06 left to play. Aaron Rodgers over to Godwin there on the right-hand side. Next play, second and 1 on the 20-yard line to Murray there, juking one of our defenders out of their shoes, getting all the way to the 7-yard line. Timeout Atlanta. Now after the timeout, first and goal for Rodgers. Stepping back, had all the time in the world, going to find Howard there on the left-hand side. On the 2-yard line, getting out of bounds. Second and goal now, handoff to Murray. Nowhere to go, stopped by Hicks right there. Now on the 5-yard line. Third and goal, Rodgers overthrows his wide receiver, and we will minimize the damage again, leaving them with a field goal to make it a 13-10 game. Now 10 seconds left in the second quarter, and Austin would get the ball there. What a throw from Carson Wentz to Austin there. They would call a timeout. Justin Tucker kicks the field goal through the upright to make it a 13-13 all game going into halftime. Now moving into the third quarter, the Falcons did get the ball to start off this third quarter. Rodgers finds Howard there in the middle of the field, and Howard goes all the way to the 4-yard line, just destroying our defense. First and goal now. Next play, Cobb in the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. And just like that, Falcons get on the board again. It will be a 20-13 game. Now next drive for the Green Bay Packers. PA pass to Tavon Austin. What a throw from Carson Wentz down the field all the way to the 33-yard line. And that would be a first and 10. Handoff to Bell. Bell would get all the way to the 21-yard line. Decent game there. Next play, first and 10. Handoff to Bell again to the left-hand side, and again muscles his way to the 16-yard line. Second and 4 coming up. Carson Wentz steps back, looking, rolls to his left, now scrambling. Will get the first down and gets tackled, and it's fumbled. Levi will be able to pick up the ball, and just like that, the Atlanta Falcons will have the ball on the 8-yard line. And next play, it was a sack. This might come to haunt the Atlanta Falcons as next play, Murray stopped in the back of the field in the end zone, safety on the play. And just like that, that fumble became a nightmare situation for the Atlanta Falcons. Now ensuing drive after the safety. 2nd and 10. Carson Wentz throws over the Wilson, overthrows his receiver. Next play, 3rd and 10. Carson Wentz steps back again. Finds Matthews right there in the middle of the field for a 1st and 10 on the 21. Now next play, 1:58 left to play. Finds Wilson in the middle of the field with a slant again. That will be on the 2nd and inches. Handoff to Le'Veon Bell. Decent gain there to 7-yard line. 1st and goal now. Handoff to Le'Veon Bell. Up the middle again. Muscling his way. Runs over. Defender. Touchdown. Packers just like that. Le'Veon Bell. 2 rushing TDs on the day. And that will make it a 23-20 Green Bay game. Now next play. Now the next drive for the Atlanta Falcons with 20 seconds left in the game will score a touchdown just like that with an answer on the board. It would make it a 27-23 game now with 10 seconds left. Carson Wentz has to go into his arsenal and he throws a pick to McCourty there on the right hand side, and that will do it. Your Atlanta Falcons will defeat our Green Bay Packers in this one at Atlanta in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tough game for the Green Bay Packers to lose, as they did have the lead with 20 seconds left in the game. All they had to do was stop them or even just leave them get a field goal. But it's unfortunate for the Green Bay Packers, as they will lose today's game 27-23. Their player of the game in this one against the Atlanta Falcons is going to be Atlanta Falcons quarterback Aaron Rodgers, former quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, but we lost him in the NFL player draft. Man, Aaron Rodgers tore us up. 14 for 20, 282 yards, and 3 TDs on the day. Great game by Aaron Rodgers. Wish he was on our side still, but again, great game by Aaron Rodgers. Your injury report for today's game: wide receiver Jeremy Maclin went down in today's game for the Green Bay Packers, as you saw in the highlights there. He has a shoulder tear and will be out for 3 weeks. Now, he has the same injury as Pouncey, our center. Pouncey had 4 weeks out. Jeremy Maclin's only going to have 3 weeks out, so it's not that serious for Jeremy Maclin. He'll just be out for 3 more weeks. It's unfortunate, so the backup wide receivers are going to have to step up here for the next few games and show that we can still have a very talented wide receiver core out there for the Green Bay Packers. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more Cheesehead Nation here on TJG Sports, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, as we will be recapping week number 3.